I'm live. There's no one in here, but I'm live. Gonna sing a little song. I have a pimple. Oh my gosh. Ah. Hello, Kayla. How are you? Hey, Kathleen. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Sharice's Pieces. Hey, Tawny. All right. We're getting some people in here now. I just want to have a chat because I am not going to be able to film a video tonight. We have friends coming over for dinner. Guys, I have a bump right there. It's really annoying me. So I wanted to get on and just have a little porch time. Hey, Marie. How are you, my dear? Hello, Lorena, my beautiful girl. I don't know what kind of accent I was just trying to do there. Oh, no. Oh, Kayla, I'm so sorry. I'll pray for her. I'm so sorry. What's her name? If you don't mind saying. It's better to pray with names, but I can pray without names. Marie. Please tell me you weren't trying to move a fridge by yourself. Because I just... Yeah, Kayla, let us know if the baby's okay. Yes, Janet, live from Mississippi. Oh, it's a gorgeous day outside, too. It's like in the 60s. It's beautiful. Parker, okay. We're praying for Parker. Yeah, Lorena, I don't know what I was doing there. Don't know. Oh, okay, Kayla. I'm glad. I'm glad she's okay. I mean, I'm not glad she has a big bruise. Oh, Marie, no. Girl, I'm gonna be praying for you, too. Sharice, it was like storming crazy earlier. Hello, painting the roses red. How are you, beautiful? I am no makeup mama today. But, guys, so I've been using, well, I've used it twice, the Peter Thomas Roth Firm X peeling gel. Holy moly. It is like, it's ridiculous. It's like having a chemical peel at home, but your face doesn't look crazy afterwards, and it doesn't hurt. Like, it is so amazing. And QVC right now, you can get a full-size one. Thank you, Tawny. You can get a full size of that and their bouncy cucumber gel, which I love, for $48. And right now they're doing it on 5 easy payments. So it's like $9 a month. Go get it. It's so amazing. Like, I don't rave over skincare a lot, but like my face, yes, please hit the like button. Like, my face just feels so good, and I'm not as red as I usually am. And man, like... Okay, I don't know how many of you watch like Dr. Pimple Popper and stuff, where it's Peter Thomas Roth, and it's the Firm X peeling gel. And right now you can get it on QVC with the new bouncy cucumber gel, which is like, girl, it is so, I mean, I'm dry and I don't usually like gels, but it's a thick gel. Look at my skin. Just like, look at it. It's like so glowy. So pretty. Like, for my skin, it looks really good. Hey, Tara Nay, I missed you. Yeah, oh, so what I was saying about the popping pimples. Okay, so when you put the gel on, you kind of, like, put a thin layer on. Now, you can start rubbing it off immediately. I like to wait a minute, and then you just do circles on your head and all over your face. And when I tell you, like, the first time I did it, I didn't know. And next time I learned, so I put a towel, like, right here. At first, you're like, oh, well, this is just the mask peeling off. But then it keeps going. It has enzymes in it. Hey, it's Heaven Day. It has enzymes in it. And so it's naturally peeling and sloughing off that first top layer of your skin. Oh, my gosh. Like, it was, like, one of those things where it's gross, but it's awesome because you're like, oh, my God, how is all that on my face? That's the only beauty thing I want to talk about on porch time. I try not to talk about too much booty stuff on. It is freaky, Janet, but it feels so good. It's like having a chemical peel without the red face. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, that's gross. And then I was like, it's kind of cool. I missed something. Tawny, were you feeling not normal? Oh, with the pimple popper thing? Yes. Booty. It's not sweet tea, Janet. It's unsweet. I don't drink sweet tea. I only drink unsweet. I have guests coming over tonight, and I have to make... Yes, Painting Roses Red. I have to make lasagna. And then I'm going to have to entertain. So I don't think I'm going to be able to film. Guys, the only thing about this, though, is it pulls all the crack to the surface. You see this right here? Like, what is this? Go away. I need that to be gone. I'll be taking care of that after I get off of here. And as you can tell, I obviously did not wipe off my eye makeup well enough last night. Yeah, I make a pretty banging lasagna. We have matchy glasses. It's because we're awesome. I have needed glasses for years and just finally, like 3 years ago, got them. Your favorite is lasagna? Well, Tara and Egg, come on over. You are more than welcome. I would love for people to come visit me. You made me lasagna last week. It's one of those things I never make it that much because it is so labor intensive. Like, because spaghetti is so easy. You just pour everything in and blap it together. But, like, lasagna is labor intensive. Oh, no. I'm home making it. Cooking fried cube steak smothered in gravy. Ugh, Tawny. Spaghetti is my fave. Spaghetti and hot dogs because I'm a 5-year-old child. Yeah, I love making manicotti and stuff like that. And I love making enchiladas. Like, all that kind of stuff. But, like, I just never do because it just... And okay. I'm really good. I'm 5'2". Yeah. I'm really good at making, like, Chinese dumplings. Like, the steamed dumplings. But those little boogers take me hours to make. And they're so good, but, like... I can't deal with how long they take to make. Make. Yes, Lorena. I am not as huge. Yeah, I think we all are secretly 5. I'm not as a huge fan of the beef ones. My stomach does not do great with red meat. I'm actually using pork and sausage in the lasagna. A little bit of beef too. You need to take your booty to the store. Girl, all you do is shop. What are you getting? Are you going to the grocery store? I make really good chicken enchiladas though. Like with the green sauce. The verde sauce. Oh, nice. You guys, I didn't go to bed until... It was like 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning and woke up at 6. So now I'm awake again for the second time. Yes, I love salsa verde. Like, it's so good. I make my own. I know. It's like, okay, I'm going to show you my backyard. You guys ready? Are you ready to be flipped so you can see how pretty it is out? Hold on. Look at how pretty it is out. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Vicky. We got your thing sent out today. Look how pretty it is outside. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how pretty it was outside. Vicky, how are you feeling? Oh, I love wind chimes. So I have the one, like, as soon as we got the house, I was like, I have to have wind chimes. So we got the one that has, like, the tube bells. It's like, dong, dong, dong. And then when we went to George. Hey, Ralph's. Hey, how are you? My husband just said hey to me. Hello, husband. Oh, he's saying it on text message. I love wind chimes. My parents have like one of those really big ones that like are like dong dong, and it's so relaxing. But when we went to Georgia, I got agate slices. Like it's a wind chime, but they're agate slices. They're all different colors, and they do that like twinkly noise, which I like too. A cacophony, if you will. Ralph, how are you? Are you on the road, my dear? Or are you home? Guys, if you don't know Ralph's trucking, he is awesome. He is... Wife has some from her mom. You want to shove it up her butt? You're in the truck to Atlanta? Oh, you're not far from me then. Just swing on by. I'll feed you some lasagna. I mean, hey, I love my $5 words. Every once in a while, I gotta sprinkle them out there. I tried so hard not to say so cute last night. I'm not in Atlanta, no. I'm in Mississippi. I'm about 6 hours outside of Atlanta. I'm closer to Birmingham than I am Atlanta. But we go to Atlanta. Sometimes. Sometimes we go to Atlanta. Atlanta's cool. Ugh, the sun is shining. And I'm going to Maryland this summer with my family. Yes, I'm only about... I think I'm about 3 hours outside of Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm about 2 hours away from Memphis and about 2 hours away from New Orleans. I'm kind of centrally located. Yeah, but we're going to Maryland because I want my kids to see where I grew up. I want them to see the boardwalk, and I want them to see the ocean. I think they're going to freak out. But yeah, like, it is like an idyllic day outside right now. Like, the sky is like super blue, and it's got like white cotton candy clouds, and just, it's very pretty. It's very pretty. No, girl. Well, kind of. But no. Like, we lived in Vancouver. No, we didn't go see the Pacific, which I regret. But, no, we live in Mississippi. Yeah, I'll definitely film. Mississippi doesn't have an ocean. We have a Gulf. We have the Gulf of Mexico. But there's no ocean. And we've taken them to, Orange Beach, Alabama, which has a beautiful beach. It's like white, pretty sand, and the water's very blue. And the Gulf is actually warm, so they actually like get in it and swim, although there were lots of jellyfish. I'm kind of excited for them to run into the ocean and freak out because it's cold. Is that mean? It might be a little mean, but... Oh, awesome, Tanya. Where in California are you going? When we came home from Vancouver, Washington, we went all the way down. Frozen. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Atlantic Ocean is totally different. It's cold. It's very cold, and it's not blue. It's not, yeah, it gets blue in Miami, like near Florida. But, you know, I grew up on Salisbury, so I grew up on the Delmarva Peninsula, so like the Chesapeake Bay's on one side and the ocean's on the other. So I grew up with like the ponies on Assateague and Chincoteague, and I just took it for granted, you know, because like I lived there for 20 years, and just it was like, oh, I know exactly where Laurel, Delaware is. So you're familiar. You probably went to like Bethany Beach and stuff. More Bethany's and Rehoboth and all that. Yeah, I like all the beaches. I just took for granted where I lived. Like, there's so many experiences that I had growing up that, like, were just so normal and typical for me that I didn't realize that, like, most of the country doesn't get to experience that, you know, because where I was in Maryland, I was 4 hours away from New York City. I was about 45 minutes away from Virginia. I was 2 hours from D.C., 2 hours from Baltimore, 2 hours from Annapolis, like, 30 minutes... Oh, Teresa, I bet that's beautiful. San Diego is gorgeous. Oh, oh God, Threshers for Eyes. Don't talk about that, Ralph. I still have to wait. It's March, April, May, June. I have 3.5 months before I can have Thrasher's fries. And there's nothing like Thrasher's fries. They're like so good. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna know. Yes, it is a perfect time. Vinegar and salt. Thank you. Thank you, Ralph. That is how you eat French fries. I get the strangest looks. Okay, Taranay, thank you so much for coming on, though. I get the strangest looks about the way I eat French fries because I am from Maryland. And Mid-Atlanticers have a specific way that we eat French fries. We eat them with vinegar and salt. Mwah! Love you, Taranay. We eat them with vinegar and salt. Like malt vinegar and salt. Like salt and vinegar potato chips, only delicious boardwalk fries. It's making my mouth water. I can't deal. It's so good. Now, Ralph, do you eat steamed crabs? I'm sure you do. If you grew up in Delaware, you eat steamed crabs. My grandmother used to dip her crab claws in vinegar and then rub them in Old Bay. Yes. Well, I am getting hungry too. It's probably around lunchtime. It's probably part of the reason I'm hungry. But now I want all my home stuff. You don't like salt and vinegar? I don't really like salt and vinegar. I mean, I do. But like, you gotta try a little bit of vinegar on French fries. It's so good. But malt vinegar, not like apple cider or anything. It has to be malt vinegar, like the English do. Oh my God. Okay, Ralph, you can order Scrapple online. We didn't get the Rappa Scrapple, which is what I grew up with. Yeah, you have lobster. That's probably well, I don't know. Crabs are really expensive too. Probably about the same price. Oh, okay, Kathleen, I'm so sorry you have a headache, baby. I'll pray for you. I hope you get to feeling better. I'm praying for you right now in my head. I love you too. My train of thought is gone. Hey, living the dream. Yes, happy porch time. It is happy porch time. It's beautiful outside. We are talking about mid-Atlantic quirks. Ralph, my family did too. I lived on a farm. So, like, we would, yeah, my dad would butcher stuff. And we'd make Scrapple. And when I first told my husband about Scrapple, I thought he was going to vomit. And then we ordered some. And I made him a sandwich. And he was like, oh, this is delicious. And I'm like, yes, it is. It's delicious. Just don't think about what's in it. Just don't think about it. We have quirks. We like vinegar on our French fries. And we like Scrapple. But Scrapple is technically a Pennsylvania thing. It's an Amish thing, right? I think. That's where the Apple Scrapple family is. Yeah. Well, you know, no. Okay. I need to, I can't remember it. The brand that we got online, my husband got it for me for my birthday, and it's a lean Scrapple. And it did not smell bad. Like, I don't know what they did, but like, it wasn't super greasy, like Rappa Scrapple sometimes is. And it didn't smell as bad. Like, I mean, it has a smell. It's not, I don't think it smells bad, but that's just me. It has a little bit of liver in it, and that's why it smells like that. I don't know if you want to ask. It's basically cornmeal. Like, Hughes. Okay, I'll try them. I can't remember. The brand we got has like a green wrapper. I can't remember the name, though. Scrapple is basically mushed up cornmeal mushed up with like pig parts. No, it's nothing like head cheese. It's a lot, the consistency is a lot like polenta. You cut it, it comes like, you mold it in like a meatloaf shape, and you slice it and fry it. It's not necessarily innards. When my parents would make it, they would use, they'd use a pork shoulder and grind that up with like a little bit of the pork liver. Like, the liver is what kind of makes it taste like Scrapple, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Like, and my parents have made it without liver, and I couldn't really tell the difference. But it's really just smushed up pork and cornmeal and it's formed into like a block. A scrapple sandwich. Okay, so my grandmother used to make scrapple egg and cheese sandwiches. It's just white bread, scrapple, fried to a crisp, because you want it to be really crispy on the outside, and then it's like soft on the inside. And then she put a fried egg and American cheese on it. And I always put mustard on mine. Some people like jelly. Yes, scrapple is Dutch. It's the big Pennsylvania has a huge Dutch population. And that's where a lot of that stuff comes from. They also have a huge Amish population, Dutch Amish. But if you ever get a chance to try some scrapple, it's definitely one of those things, like, everyone I know that has never had it down here always frizzes their nose until I make it. And they're like, I don't want that. And then they try it and they're like, oh, this is really good. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's delicious. It's delicious. What kind of weird foods do you guys have where you live? We have all kinds of weird foods in the South. And I say we because I've been here since 2005, so... Oh, I'm sure you do, Ralph. Hey, Virtue Grace, how are you? I'm sure you do, Ralph. I'd be getting some apple butter and some bread. Pennsylvania Dutch know how to do it right. But yeah, do you guys have any, like, weird local cuisine? The South has a lot. Like, a lot. Like, stuff I won't touch. And some of it's not really local. Like, they have, were you? That's crazy, Ralph. I love apple butter, too. Well, what kind of Mexican food? Is it, like, weird Mexican food? Oxtail soup. Well, lamb stew's not delicious. Not weird. That's delicious. Okay, so I used to work for Royal Caribbean. And I was one of the only Americans that worked on the boat because they obviously hire a lot of people from the islands. And, like, the food that they serve the crew is not the same food that you get. What's lengua tacos? Now, I love barbacoa too. But I think I'm saying it right. Barbacoa? Yeah, I like that too, though. That's yummy. I won't do the soup, though. You know what I'm talking about. But they like... Oh, no. I'm not gonna... That's not for me today. But here they love grits. Which grits, if you're from the north, is kind of like cream of wheat. I don't like that consistency. It's just kind of gross and bland and tasteless. They eat pig ears here, like fried pig ears. That's a thing. I don't know how you eat an ear because it's cartilage, which sounds really gross to me, but I guess waste not, want not. What else do they eat here? They eat Kool-Aid pickles, which is the weirdest thing to me. Yeah, they, like, fried pig ear sandwiches is, like, a thing here. I don't get it. And, like, chitlins and... liver, like, and turkey necks. I can't do that. I can't do chitlins because they're literally intestines. Like, that's my problem with that. Like, I don't want it. I don't want it. They smell gross. I can't deal with chitlins. Hey, Supreme, how are you? We're talking about weird regional cuisine, which apparently has gotten a lot of people decided that they don't want to be on my live. Chamoy pickles. Now, I love carnitas. I can make some carnitas. I haven't in a very long time, but I love the process of slow cooked food. Sorry, Pop. The pollen out here is thick. I love the process of, like, the slow cooked home style food. Like, anything like that. Like, I love making pot roast. I love making soup from scratch. Sorry. Yeah, exactly, living the dream. If it could taste me or digest me, I'm not a fan. But like, I love making carnitas, like stuff that takes all day and your house just slowly starts to smell like. I'm frozen. Oh, I'm live now. Can you see me? Hello? Okay, I think I'm dead, so I'm gonna go away. I love you guys.